Good day, this is Leadership TV News. I am Nefisat Abdurrahman. Chairman of the Presidential Fiscal Policy and Tax Reforms Committee, Taiwo Oyodele, says Nigerian workers are beginning to enjoy higher take-home pay following a reduction in pay-as-you-earn deductions under the newly enacted tax laws. Oyodele disclosed this in a post on X on Monday, citing feedback from employees who have already received their January 2026 salaries. He said early reports indicate that the new tax regime is already easing the burden deducted directly at source. According to him, the reduction in pay deduction is an early sign of the reforms, which are aimed at increasing disposable income, boosting economic growth. Salaries from January 2026 and confirmed a reduction in their pay tax, resulting in higher take-home pay under the new tax laws. Oyedele said. He added that the reforms are especially beneficial to employees whose income taxes are automatically deducted by their employers, noting that further gains are expected as implementations continues. Anambra State Governor Professor Soludo has ordered the closure of the Onitsha main market for 1 week after traders failed to comply with the state government's directive to ignore the Monday sit-at-home order declared by the outlawed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. The governor gave the directive on Monday during an on-site visit to the market accompanied by government officials. He warned that the closure could be extended if traders continue to flout the directive, adding that security agencies have sealed the market to enforce compliance. Soludo described the action as the latest and most drastic step in a prolonged struggle to reclaim economic activities in the southeast. He said many traders again kept their shops locked despite assurances of security, a situation he described as quiet rebellion driven by lingering fear. The government cannot stand by while a few individuals willfully undermine public safety and disregard official directives meant to restore normalcy. This is plain economic sabotage, the governor said. He warned that failure to reopen after 1 week would lead to a 1-month closure, insisting that traders must either resume business or vacate the market. Meanwhile, the Anambra State government has announced that from February 2026, civil servants' salary will be paid on a pro-rata basis, depending on attendance on Mondays, as part of measures to end the sit-at-home. The decision was disclosed by the Commissioner of Information, Dr. Law Mefo. And back to the federal capital, the National Industrial Court in Abuja has fixed Tuesday, January 27th, to rule on an application seeking to halt the ongoing strike by workers of the Federal Capital Territory Administration, FCTA. Justice Emmanuel Subilim adjourned the matter after hearing arguments from both parties. The suit was filed by the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, asking the court to compel striking workers to return to duty. The workers embarked on the strike over unresolved welfare issues, including 5 months of unpaid salaries, outstanding promotion arrears, and poor working conditions. In the suit, the FCT minister and the FCTA are listed as claimants, while the president and secretary of the Joint Union Action Congress, Rifkat Lotia and Abdullahi Saleh, are named as defendants. Counsel to the defendants, Maxwell Okpara, requested the inclusion of the Nigerian Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress as parties to the suit, arguing that any court order should apply to them. However, counsel to the FCT minister, James Onoja, opposed the request. Ruling on the application, Justice Sobolim held that the court could not compel the joinder of parties not cited by the claimants and adjourned the case for judgment.